Well, let's now turn our attention to the political crisis rocking River State over the weekend in what many have described as a scene from a movie. The former head of the River State Civil Service, Judge Nweke, during a press conference accused the suspended governor of River State, fubara, of misappropriation of public funds. Nweke also claimed that Fubara directed his chief of staff to burn down the River's House of Assembly.
It all started with the State House of Assembly, where the governor, fubara, directed his chief of staff to burn down the assembly in a way to avert the suspected impeachment. That evening, Edison was in government house with many of his boys, including the former chairman of Obiakbo, one Mr. Chijoke Ihunwo. I was there with them when a bag of money was handed over to Edison for that operation.
Serious allegations. Well, in a twist of events, Dr. Nweke's wife claimed that her husband was kidnapped and made his statements under duress. However, Nweke later refuted her claim, stating that he was safe and that his wife could not speak for him on civil service matters. He maintained that his allegations against Fubara were not made under duress.
My husband is in trouble. My husband is in trouble. My husband is in trouble. My husband is in trouble.
Guys, I don't even know who to believe again. But of course, 90% of Nigeria already know what is happening. And I pray that Sim Fubara make it back to government house as the governor of River State after his 6-month suspension is lifted. Because a lot of things is happening. And what is causing all those things is this godfatherism and godson that is playing out in Nigerian politics. If people were elected free and fair into office, I don't think this thing will be happening in the first place. But guys, let us watch the video. Let us watch OG and co-analysis. When we return, we'll continue. Don't go anywhere. Please like this video, subscribe to this channel, comment and share. Thank you.
Well, let's now turn our attention to the political crisis rocking River State over the weekend in what many have described as a scene from a movie. The former head of the River State Civil Service, Judge Nweke, during a press conference accused the suspended governor of River State, Fubara, of misappropriation of public funds. Nweke also claimed that Fubara directed his chief of staff to burn down the River's House of Assembly.
It all started with the State House of Assembly, where the governor, fubara, directed his chief of staff to burn down the assembly in a way to avert the suspected impeachment. That evening, Edison was in government house with many of his boys, including the former chairman of Obiakbo, one Mr. Chijoke Ihunwo. I was there with them when a bag of money was handed over to Edison for that operation.
Serious allegations. Well, in a twist of events, Dr. Nweke's wife claimed that her husband was kidnapped and made his statements under duress. However, Nweke later refuted her claim, stating that he was safe and that his wife could not speak for him on civil service matters. He maintained that his allegations against Fubara were not made under duress.
My husband is in trouble. 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 Look at the message I sent to him. See the message I sent to him. I said, Daddy, why? I said, where are you in hostage? I said, why didn't you talk to me? These are the messages I sent to him. Oh, he did not reply me. His numbers are not going through. His numbers are not going through. Nigeria's left me. Nigeria's left me.
After some hours of addressing the press, I saw a video of my wife trending online that I was kidnapped and that I made my statement under duress. I've already debunked that. My wife cannot speak for me on civil service matters when I'm still healthy and mentally very fit. Let me say it again. I was not kidnapped. The level of stealing of public funds and assets witnessed in the last 2 years is mind-boggling and never ever experienced in the history of the state.
All right, so that was a video that was viral over the weekend. Well, Governor Fubara has responded to the allegations, saying that Dr. Nweke has been compromised and is being coerced to lie against him. Well, in a phone call with Dr. Nweke's wife, Governor Fubara asks why her husband told such lies against him. Well, let's take a look before we come back for a discussion.
I can't get this so. I can't get this so. I see trouble. Now I see trouble. All this work has finished off. If you should help me, now I see trouble.
No, I
see trouble.
Madam, I don't. I saw something this evening that granted media this thing. I don't. So I'm even surprised that.
It's trouble. It's the trouble. I don't know, this is first time they have killed him. I don't know if he's alive. Man, could I help me? Man, could I help me? Man, could I help me? Man, could I help me?
All right. Okay. No problem. No. It's okay. You're sure you're not aware of this is action?
I don't know. He told me the money that he spent. I remember he said so.
No, you know what I'm asking. You know what I'm asking. At least there's nothing that happens that he doesn't share with you. Where have I offended him, and where would he cook this level of lies against me? Where have I offended you people? After everything I've done for you people.
It's in trouble. It's in trouble. So please help me.
Dr. Bati, serious allegations here. I'd like for you to unpack all of it. I mean, Nweke has stated that he will provide evidence of the misappropriation of funds to security agencies. He's maintaining his stance that Governor Fubara has misappropriated public funds.
Well, I once described the situation in River State, analogous to what Professor wrote in his book. One day, one trouble.
I mean,
one day, one trouble in River State. But the residual point is that the people who are suffering are the people of River State. Who is talking about governance? Even the sole administrator that has been appointed, contrary to the Constitution, as we have argued, is there thinking of how to rebuild the State House of Assembly. Okay? Civil servants are saying they've not been given money. So River State is on hold. And then in the midst of all of this, what we are hearing is he said, she said, I said, another. I think what is happening in River State is most unfortunate. Dr. Nweke, who was the head of service, has said he will provide evidence. Let him provide that evidence, because he has provided a lot of, he has made a lot of allegations. As for the matter between him and his wife, I don't think any serious-minded person should get involved in that.
No,
if he doesn't know how to run his house, if there is discord between him and his wife, if there is a terrible communication flow between him and his wife, that is their problem, their family problem. But Governor Fubara also has an obligation, as he has done, to say that, look, all the allegations against him are untrue. There's also Professor Ogiri, who also has come out to say he was not the one that invited Dr. Nweke to Abuja.
Yeah, we interviewed him.
Adults, these are people who are maybe in their 50s or over 40. You know, the wife doesn't know where you are. You too, you say you did not, nobody kidnapped you. Professor Ogiri says, I was not the one that invited him. I mean, it's just very messy. Yeah. And I think that the people who are being shortchanged are the people of River State, who wake up every day to hear tales that are not related to the original purpose of government.
Absolutely. Well said, Dr. Abba.
My people, wahala no too much for this our country called Nigeria. He said that, Amechi said that River State problem is every day one problem, but I'm telling you that is not just River State but Nigeria as a whole. The kind of trouble, the kind of stress Nigeria has experienced for these past 2 years of this present administration, it has been hell. It has been hell. And I knew that suspending Sim Fubara will not just end there. I knew that it is not just going to be suspending him for 6 months. I know that so many things will follow up. Somebody have said, I will put fire in the state of anybody that wants to do anyhow or whatsoever. And like Dr. Abatsi said, it is the people of River State that is suffering this whole thing, because when two elephants is fighting, what we suffer? Now the glass we suffer. Yes, it is the grass we suffer. Now it is the people of River State that is suffering. The good governance they are supposed to get from the people that they elected into office, they are no longer getting it. All they are hearing is from one story to the other. They can no longer experience peace in their own state, simply because of godfather and godson issue. Simply because one person want to connive the entire state. One person want to claim that they have the power. Some people are now trying to become the almighty, all in the name of politics. People want to pack all wealth as if they gave birth to 100 children. For what exactly? All this thing we are doing now, for this earth now end. What matters is you leaving a good legacy, so that even after this earth, even after your staying, even after your life here on earth, your legacy will speak for you. But some of these are politicians, they don't care. They are not even interested in leaving a good legacy. All they have convinced themselves in their mind, in their subconscious mind, is that once you have money, all protocols is being broken. And of course, it is happening in this part of our world. It is happening in Nigeria. It is happening in some parts of Africa. When money talks, all protocol is being broken. But in Onoma, it's not supposed to be like that, because a good legacy is better than all the wealth you can acquire. And you investing in human being is the most greatest gift that you can give back to the society. But these people, they do not care. People, we vote them into office. Some of them were not even voted there. Some of them will force themselves on people, and yet when they get there, they will not even perform any duty that they are there to do. They will be doing things for themselves, for their family, for anybody that they like, and forgetting that is the people that voted them in there, and forgetting that they put themselves in there to serve the people. We have seen Shegebanza promise in the government of today in Nigeria. May God help us. May God help us. See, Fubara, at this moment, you dare for God's hands. And Isaac Fayoshe said that you guys are paying for rigging people to be out in River State. Only God knows. But whatever be the case, I don't like the way that you are being suspended. But anyway, like they said, if you are eating with the devil, you have to have a longer spoon. I wish you were safe, but and I pray that the Lord will see you through in this your difficult time. Guys, please, I will see you in my next video. Like this video, comment and share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Turn on the post notification, so that every time I upload a new video, you will be the first to get notified. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and have dominion. Bye bye.